This Johnny's jacket?
A replica. Made to order. Real jacket must have disintegrated into dust years ago.
Thanks.
Jump in.
There are several different weapons, cyberware, armor, and mods to collect in Cyberpunk 2077, and it can get a bit overwhelming, but you'll eventually find the cream of the crop and decimate foes with ease. Here are 15 of the best weapons, armor, and cyberware available in the game. MALORIAN Arms 3516. Who wouldn't want to own Johnny Silverhand's signature weapon? Obtained from the side job Chippin' In, this powerful hand cannon offers 238.5 DPS with a headshot damage multiplier of 1.2. It also offers decent thermal damage, which is great for burning through flesh and 4 mod slots. But perhaps the best part is the reload animation. If nothing else, it's worth it just for that. OVERWATCH. Pan Am's signature sniper rifle OVERWATCH is an absolute beast. On top of 741 to 906 physical damage, it also has nearly 41% crit chance, about 108 crit damage, and has a 2.1 headshot damage multiplier. It also has a custom silencer, so building for additional damage from stealth means it will be even more devastating. Even without its 4 mod slots, this is simply the best sniper rifle in the game. Widowmaker. Whether it's a reference to Blizzard's popular Overwatch sniper or not, the Widowmaker is an excellent gun. As a tech weapon, it deals 381.1 DPS and fires 2 projectiles with each shot. Along with chemical damage, it has a 33% chance to apply poison to foes and has a 1.5 headshot damage multiplier. Couple this with the engineering perk that makes it easier to penetrate walls, and your foes will have nowhere to hide. SKIPPY.
Operating modes. First mode, puppy-loving pacifist. I will aim at the enemy's lower extremities. Second mode, stone-cold killer. I will aim exclusively at the head.
Stone Cold Killer. My kind of gun.
Adjusting settings. Bomb.
Don't let the snarky AI dissuade you from trying out SKIPPY. It's a smart weapon that doesn't require SmartLink cyberware to lock onto foes, deals 181.9 DPS, and has 2 mod slots. Best of all, it scales to your level so it remains viable through the entire game. You'll need to perform some trickery to have SKIPPY in the firing mode of choice, but it's well worth it. Corporate Blazer with bulletproof lining. Want some legendary armor without much effort? The Corporate Blazer with bulletproof lining is the ticket. It has about 58.5 armor and increases evasion by 0.2. However, its most defining feature is the 5% reduced stamina consumption when blocking melee attacks. Without mod slots, it's not the most ideal long-term option, but still good in the early going. Breathable Reinforced Bio-Cotton Corporate Slacks. Whether you found the Blazer and want to complete the set, or desire some more free legendary armor, the Breathable Reinforced Bio-Cotton Corporate Slacks are worth noting. In addition to 43 armor, there are perks like 5% reduced fall damage and 5% reduced stamina costs with melee attacks. Again, nothing that will carry you to endgame, but still good early on. Samurai 2020 Tour t-shirt. You'll need to complete some side jobs and have enough cash to purchase it, but the Samurai 2020 Tour t-shirt is still a good addition to one's armory. Along with 92.9 base armor, it has 4 clothing mod slots. This lets you bump the defense up even more. Plus, it's a shirt for Johnny's band, so you might as well get it. JINCHU-MARU. On top of offering huge DPS, JINCHU-MARU gains a whopping 100% crit chance with the KERENZIKOV Cyberware activated. Even if you don't have the latter, it still deals double damage with each last hit in a combo, and double damage against enemies that have twice your current health. This is just an overall great melee weapon for anyone to use. KERENZIKOV Cyberware. While it's not bullet time on demand, the KERENZIKOV is still very good for slowing down time and positioning one's aim. On top of allowing you to aim and shoot while dodging, it will slow down time by 50% or 1.5 seconds while blocking, aiming, or attacking during a dodge or slide. This can go up to 90% for 3.5 seconds with the legendary version. With a cooldown of just 5 seconds, it's perfect for highly mobile gun builds, though it also pairs well with the JINCHU-MARU. Second Heart Cyberware. Sometimes you need some extra insurance when going absolute berserk, that too without the berserk cyberware. Second Heart provides that when your health is reduced to 0, it will immediately restore it to 100%. The cooldown is 2 minutes, but this cyberware lets you effectively cheat death. Scalpel. Another awesome katana, upgrading the Scalpel to legendary tier can provide over 700 DPS. The main appeal is its increased electrical damage and 3 melee mod slots. Also, using it with a DYNALAR SANDEVISTAN active will increase crit chance by 50% and inflict bleeding with its hits. Just remember to pick it up at the end of the Big in Japan side job. DYNALAR SANDEVISTAN Cyberware. Also known as actual bullet time, the DYNALAR SANDEVISTAN OS will slow down time for several seconds and has a lengthy cooldown. While the effect isn't as potent as the KERENZIKOV, you can dish out more damage while it's active. Hunt down the legendary DYNALAR SANDEVISTAN Mark IV and you'll be able to slow down time for 16 seconds with a 30-second cooldown, along with increasing damage dealt and crit chance by 15% while it's active. Pair this with a scalpel for some true mayhem. MONOWIRE Cyberware. The fact that you can find a legendary version of the MONOWIRE by simply exploring Night City is crazy, but not as crazy as the Cyberware itself, whose damage ranges from 276 to 337 with 20% bleeding chance. Best of all, when it's equipped but not being used, it starts charging. Any attack unleashed after it's charged will deal bonus damage, though this starts decreasing with each subsequent attack. Of course, it has the chance to dismember and looks darn cool. Projectile Launch System Cyberware. Sometimes you just want to blow things up or eliminate anything opposing you in one fell swoop. The Project Launch System Cyberware does just that, turning V's hand into an explosive launcher. It deals area of effect damage, and shots can be charged for even more damage and blast radius. Sure, it has a high cost and street cred requirement, not to mention needing SmartLink cyberware, but it's a missile launcher in your hand. What more do you want? RINGU Battery Cyberware Mod. If you prefer pummeling foes with gorilla arms, the RINGU battery is recommended. This mod restores your stamina upon killing a foe with the arms, making it all the more potent for melee builds. Pair it with a legendary version of the gorilla arms for even better results.
And that wraps it up. If you like what we are doing, please consider subscribing to our channel, and don't forget to switch on the bell notification icon. That way you will never miss out on any of our videos.